Well, when it comes to retirement, most Americans are not confident they'll have enough money in retirement. So here with some great rules. Dennis joins me now. He's the author of New Retirement Rules. Dennis, thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, because people are not confident, as I just said, you want to get into some of these rules that we need to know?
Absolutely. The first rule that I talk about in my book, New Retirement Rules, is a rule that I call the two-bucket rule.
Okay.
And if the viewers were to pull a $50 bill out of their wallet or purse and look at the picture on the 50, it's a picture of Ulysses Grant. What a lot of people don't know about President Grant is President Grant died broke. He fell victim to the two-bucket rule. And Wall Street will tell you to put all your money in one bucket and keep your money in that no matter what happens. And in the bucket are stocks and bonds. Stocks and bonds can be good investments, but if you have all your money in one bucket like President Grant did during the financial crisis of the 1870s, you can lose everything.
Okay. All right. So spread it out, you're saying.
Diversify.
Don't do the one bucket. Okay. Or the two bucket. The next rule is the evolving money rule.
Yeah, the evolving money rule is simply this, as the name implies, money changes over time. And succinctly put, often our money has been backed by gold. And if you look at a $5 bill, President Lincoln actually eliminated this backing of the money with gold so he could finance the Civil War. And when money is printed, certain predictable things happen, and understanding those predictable outcomes will help you decide what to do with your money.
Okay. All right. The third rule, the rule of economic cycles.
Yeah, it's very closely related to the second rule. When money is printed, it creates this prosperity illusion for a while. At least I call it an illusion. And as money is printed, too much debt accumulates in the system collectively. And really what that means is when there's too much debt for the system to handle, bad things can happen economically. And I say we enter an economic winter. And I think we're entering one of those seasons presently.
Okay. All right, so we're getting just into, we're scratching the surface here, but you have a book that's out now, New Retirement Rules, and you have a special going on. Folks can get it for just the shipping and handling?
Absolutely. If they want to visit the website, newretirementrulesbook.com, we'll be glad to send them a copy of the book. All they have to do is pick up shipping and handling, and we'll ship it right to their door.
Well, what's feedback on the book? Are people, is this opening everyone's eyes to, you know, what they need to be doing, you know, preparing for retirement?
Yeah, I see my job as just really educating people, and the book is on the Amazon bestseller list, so it's resonating. And I think that, yeah, it'll give the viewers really a really terrific perspective.
If there's maybe, you know, some words of wisdom you could give, like in one sentence, what would you tell people when it comes to retirement? I
would say follow Warren Buffett's rule. He actually has two rules of investing. Rule number one is don't lose money, and rule number two is never forget rule number one. And if you can keep that in mind and use strategies with that end goal in mind, you'll be okay.
All right, just listen to Warren Buffett. Dennis, thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You got it. You can pick up his book.